Hello, 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 hello. We're back with We Love Katamari. Um, we got two options, it would appear. We've got this gentleman, which we're probably gonna do him because I like him. You know, if we're gonna do him, let's just do him. Why go even look at the dumb dog over there? Who even gaff? Can you roll underwater? I don't know. I really like this level. I think I've mentioned in one of the other videos that when I play this game, or like I sometimes will play this game, just like I'm bored, I don't know what to do, or I just want to relax or whatever, and I'll play this game. This is one of the levels I will often go to do um, when I'm feeling like that. When I'm just like, I just want to play a little calamari. Calamari? No, dude, that's for dinner. When I want to play a little katamari and just unwind for a bit. You can tell it's loading because it had a little stutterino, glug glug type shit. Also, you'll see I'm playing as Ichigo, and quite amusingly on this level, you have like this little snorkel on your character. All right, 6 minutes for 80 centimeters. That's fucking okay. We gotta get 4 times as big as we are currently. All right, let's get at it. Oh, and another fucking banger song is playing. So it's Monday. It's August 18th. Oh God, I probably shouldn't have come down here yet. It's August 18th. And being Monday, it means that the weekend just ended. And I had kind of a pretty, well, full week. I had a pretty full weekend slash week in general. My oop, my dad and stepmom were in town. They live out in Michigan, and I live in Illinois. So they're not too far. It's like a 4.5, 5 hour drive between where I live and where they live. But you know, it's long enough that obviously when they're here, you want to go see them, and they're not always around. But my relationship with them has been a little, I, I've been a poor communicator, is what I'll say on that topic, and then I'll move on. So I hadn't seen them for a while, but I it was just nice to see them again this week. They came in, I think, on Tuesday. Like they just went back either today, like this morning, or yesterday. They must have been this morning. Um, but we did a whole bunch of stuff. I got dinner with them. I think that might have come up already actually. I don't remember when I recorded the last two episodes of this. Um, oh, so much stuff. There's so much shit down here, man. I should have come down here first. Should have started down here. I had kind of a lousy starting zone, didn't I, on this fucking level? So yeah, we got dinner with them. Or I say we. I got dinner. Oh shit, I gotta get out of here, man. I got fished up. I got fished up. What the hell, man? I got fished up. I'm not a fucking fish. I'm a Katamari. Yeah, so avoid the fishing hooks, I guess, is your lesson. Um, yeah, went to dinner with the two of them and my grandma, and then on Saturday, we, me, the two of them, my stepbrother, and his girlfriend, who I hadn't met before, all went to the city, Chicago, to watch the Savannah Bananas, which, if you've never heard of them, they're kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters, but for baseball. Like, they play like they're playing baseball, but they're playing it funny, and they're doing it's like it's scripted, and there's a lots of games. It's more of a show than it is like a sporting event. I think they're always playing against the same team and everything like that. And that was a lot of fun. They're doing like flips and stuff, and it's very, being that it's a show, it's obviously it's like very much about the fans, and there's a lot of kids there. The kids love it. And it was cool, and it's like a Savannah, Georgia thing, and my family has a place down there, so they're kind of in tune with the Savannah culture. They're down there. I don't know, maybe. How about that? Maybe a third of the year they spend down there. Maybe not quite that much. Quarter of the year, fifth of the year. I don't know. They spend a significant, at least 2 months. They spend at least 2 months a year, down in Savannah. And they've always wanted to go to one of these Savannah games but they couldn't get tickets because they're really cheap and very much in demand. But now I guess they're going on tour, and so they were just like, yeah, let's get tickets. So that was fun. That was very cool, and I hadn't seen my brother in a while either, so nice to catch up with him. His girlfriend was very nice. Oh shit. Come on, man. I'm too big. I'm too big for that bullshit these days. Oh, there's a gift. I want that. There's a gift riding around on the back of a swan upstairs. It must be. I want that boot, but it's too close to the fishing rod to risk at this time for me. And for that reason, I'm out. Yep, and then after that on Sunday, and that was like a whole day too. This bananas game. I left my house at like 11 probably, and I didn't get home until 11 a.m. and I didn't get home until after midnight. It rained too. That was also a thing. The part of the rules of the game of Banana Ball is that it can't go longer than 2 hours. You know, part of the show aspect, just like keeps the show, you know, the performers happy and everything. And 2 hours is plenty of time anyway. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that I'm just saying it was a long day, so I got home late, and then the next day I had work. So I worked. Work was kind of busy. It was a Sunday, but for Sunday it honestly wasn't too bad. And then went and got dinner with all of the previously mentioned family members, including my grandma. And hello, Pac-Man. There's a little Pac-Man sticker up there. How fun. Where's the gift box at? I know there's a gift box up here. Where is it? Where's the duck thing? I swear to God, there was a goose with a treasure on his back. Am I crazy? Or was he over here? Like behind the stump. He wasn't stump hiding, was he? No. I'm insane. Maybe I got it without even noticing. Stranger things have happened. And that was nice too. I saw my aunt, who I hadn't seen for a long time. You know, just hadn't seen. You know, just basically saw a bunch of family. It was a family weekend. And it was well, while it was very nice, obviously, to see everybody. It was also just long, very long day. Lots of long days, I'd say. So I'm glad things are chilling out again. But people are gonna be back in town for 2 weeks because my stepmom's father passed away recently. I think I brought this up before. And so the funeral's happening. He actually is from this area. He lived in Florida. Pretty much the whole time I knew him. He lived in Florida. But he's actually from the Chicago area where I live, which is pretty cool. Oh, wait, King Lore. Sorry, this is way more important. His name is Cosmo. Or I guess it's not that his name is Cosmo so much as it is that they are like the king of all Cosmos family. These look, oh shoot. Oh damn. I was gonna say those look like some nasty characters, but it looks like he pretty much handled them without too much trouble. I mean, he was unarmed. This is sad though. I mean, he definitely ran away from home, got the shit kicked out of him, and is sitting in the trash. Oh my god, they fucking broke his Pompey. They chopped his Pompey, bro. They chopped his Pomp. Oh my god, dude. Who knew the King of all Cosmos had such a tragic backstory? Anyway, so there's that. And my sister will be in town too. Haven't seen her in a bit. So that'll be nice. It'll be nice. Anyway, that was that level. Thanks. Woo! I want to roll up the brightness. I'm a dog, but I love Katamari Damacy. I play it constantly when I'm in the doghouse. Dude, this is a rich-ass dog. Can you roll up the sun? Sure. I mean, I can try. Kind of a. I mean, I don't think I even hit a meter on that last level, is the thing. Really, there's even a dog in our fan base. She wants us to roll up the sun, my friend. Our canine fan. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a. I don't know if we're ready for that. We didn't even get bigger than the moon in the first Katamari game, and now you're telling me we're gonna roll up the sun, bro. I'm small. It's space, outer space. Okie dokie, Ichigo. I want to go for the sun. Want to roll up the earth and roll up the sun. Just don't think I have it in me. So in this strange little level, you are rolling the earth. The controls are always a little weird on this section. It's kind of like it feels like rolling inside, like it feels like you're controlling a ball that's rolling inside of a larger ball. Like I'm rolling around the inside of a sphere, and then obviously there's the sun. But you notice we're not making any progress towards the sun. We're not getting any closer to it. It's like a sphere contained within a sphere, and then our Katamari is rolling around on the inside of the larger sphere. Anyway, doesn't really. Oh wait, there's one more thing to pick up. I was gonna say I don't think there's anything else, but yeah, one more thing over here. There we go. And also there's like random stardust out here. I don't really. I think it's invisible or something, because obviously even if you roll into these like things that look like stars, you don't guarantee to pick something up. Like this one is nothing. Or maybe I'm just not. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm just not making contact with them. Like they're too big or something. Well, whatever. Let's roll up that sun. Or try to anyway. Bam! Oh, we'll get it. Dude, it's so small. Look how small it looks all the way over there. Oh wait, it's getting a little. Ah, damn. We just pushed the Earth into the sun for no reason. Damn. Instant failure. Booted to the fucking menu. It's because the Katamari was still too small. There's not enough stars. So that's there's your hook, I guess. We need to roll up the sun to make this doggy happy. And in order to do that, we need to make more planets to roll up, so that we can roll up the sun. There you go. There's your. Who's this guy? Yohoy! Hello, Your Highness. I don't know if I want to do you yet. Are you the one I think? Oh yeah. This is good. As large as possible in the school. My students are all big fans of Katamari Damacy. With the king of Katamari Damacy around. Oh, I can't hear you. You're talking too fast for me, lady. Whatever. Yeah, I'll play your fucking level. I'll find your 8 pages. Slenderman ass lady. Mi no, estás the king. Earth schools. Lol. So yeah, no, I'm unwinding with a little Katamari. I was actually looking forward to playing some Katamari today. So always a happy activity for me. Very lively. 5 minutes for a meter and a half. That's pretty big, my friend, but I'll do my best. We're rolling around in today, you'll notice, the school. So this is another new map. The school. I think this is used in one other level, this map. But that's it. Can I? Oh no. Is this? I think. No. Those are all different. Those are definitely all different objects. So I should come back when I'm bigger, for sure. Like not like I don't think I need to be that much bigger to interact with that stack of buckets. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not like a comeback at the end. It's a comeback in like a minute. I did have a funny experience yesterday. Um, so the way the timing worked out, basically had to leave for the family dinner as soon as I was done with work. Um, but I still was gonna get to the restaurant like a half an hour before our reservation and before anybody else was gonna be there. So I got to the restaurant and I was planning on just like sitting in my car and waiting, but by the time I got there, I realized I was kind of low on gas. And I think I would have had like just enough to make it home. Also relevant to this story is that the restaurant is like a half an hour from my home. So I had like a good like it was like 20 miles away, maybe a little less than 20 miles away, and I had about that left in the car. But I was like, well, I got time. I may as well find a gas station around here. And those elephant watering cans were alive. They were 100% alive and tried to like eat me. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Luckily, there was a gas station not too far away, but I was struggling to get into the gas station. Like, it was one of those things where there's an intersection, and then right after the intersection is the gas station. So, being unfamiliar with the area, I was like, "Oh, this looks like where I turned." So I turned, but I accidentally turned right on the at the intersection, and I was like going down a different road instead of into the gas station. Like I thought I could turn right and then turn left into the gas station. You know what I mean? But in reality, the gas station there was like a big median. You just couldn't go. It was just like it was not tenable. So I had to come around and enter the gas station from like a different weird direction. And then I couldn't get out of the fucking uh, gas station because of like all that. Dude, that guy was such an asshole. He wouldn't leave me fucking alone. What a prick. And then he pushed me into the bathroom. What the fuck is that kind of activity, dude? Jerk off. I'm literally a Katamari, and I'm picking up toilet paper. Not really going to be able to help people if it's still wrapped up in the plastic like this. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, these all opened. There's like stuff in all these, I see. This one has a deer taking a piss. Well, everybody poops. This is a lady who appears to have clogged the toilet. That was such a loud slam for like a second grade boy to have. Why can't I get through here? Am I insane? Jesus. Oh my god, dude. I'm getting blasted by this kid. Holy shit, get me out of here. Okay. Just the way the roads were set up, it was like at any time, because it was like right next to an intersection, I guess, the light just kept turning red right as I was going to be able to leave, so the cars were lining up and I couldn't get out. So that took me a long time. I also had to change my clothing because I work in all black. I think I've mentioned this before. The clothes I wear for work are all black. Wait, I'm not even close to big enough. I'm not even close to big enough. I'm literally not even close to big enough. Give me miso, though. Wait, I need to lock in here. Hold on, hold on. Give me some children. Give me some children. If I can pick up a desk, it would be very nice. Yes, desks are huge, dude. Oh, I don't have desks. Oh my god, I made it. Just barely. I'm perfect, but just barely. Okay, I still can't pick up desks, so it doesn't even matter. Shortcut through the wall. This is a pretty pathetic performance on this level, I'll be honest. This is not my best work. I was just so distracted telling the story about me getting annoyed at the gas station. The point is, by the time I actually made it to dinner, it was like I arrived at the restaurant for the first time before I left again to go get gas at like 5 o'clock. Our reservation was at 5:30, and I actually ended up sitting down at the table where my family was already sitting because by that point they had arrived at like 5:45 because of this stupid little gas station adventure and changing my clothes and shit. And I sat down, and the first thing my dad said to me was, "How was it getting here?" And I almost like told him the whole story, but I just didn't. I was just like, it was whatever, it was fine. And then I just left it there. And I was just thinking about after I had done that, I was thinking like, how many times in your life do you have a conversation with somebody who's just gone on like a 45-minute independent caper of their own, and then they don't tell you about it because they just like don't want to talk about it or don't feel like it or whatever. Anyway, we made a planet school. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Every day, you know, every day somebody's got something going on. How many personal capers do you go on in like a month? Probably a lot. Probably a lot. Playing with friends, confessing our love. Bro, why are you talking about school? Oh, you're telling me that you unlocked a new like school level from in your past. Okay, I see. I understand. Thank you for the information, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.